Hi, my name is Tobeya Mabila. I'm an information science student at the University of Pretoria. Here's how I became an information science student. I consider myself to be one of those students who realized they loved something by an unexpected mistake. Growing up, I was exposed to a great amount of technology simply because I was an only child at that time, and my mom needed to keep me occupied. When I was in grade 1, my first cell phone was purchased for me. It really wasn't anything fancy. It was simply a Nokia 3310. Nevertheless, I was fascinated by the fact that I could change the cell phone cover to any cartoon character that I wished. And I sure looked forward to the cell phone upgrades I would have in the future. And as I anticipated, I was given a cell phone upgrade every year. This led to me spending countless amounts of time surfing the net for literally anything that I could get my eyes on. At the age of around 8, my mom purchased our first household computer, which brought great fascination to me, and I spent a large amount of time playing computer games on it and surfing the net. At this point of my life, I was filled with a great load of useful information, and my primary school played a great role by making available computer lessons, library sessions, and free time after school to surf the net. I continued my studies at 2 different high schools. This is where I had to make a decision which would impact the rest of my life. I had to make a career choice. At this time of my life, my mind and heart were filled with great confusion. Deciding whether to be a doctor, gynecologist, nurse, teacher, this decision-making prolonged, leading me to taking an unexpected gap year. Nevertheless, I was pretty sure that teaching was my bus stop. This was my first choice application at the University of Pretoria. Well, my second choice was information science, which I randomly chose after remembering my friend mentioning it. I instantly knew I was walking into a dark room with absolutely no knowledge of this course. I was surprised when I received an acceptance letter to study information science, and frankly I was not too sure on whether or not I'd be happy to study a randomly chosen course. My mother, on the other hand, was a great encouragement. She told me to walk in there with my head up high, with an open mind and an open heart. I did exactly that, and 7 months into the course, what do I think of it? I think it's awesome. I now patiently anticipate the day when I will one day be an information manager, knowledge manager, or maybe an auditor of a huge firm. Looking back on it all, I made a mistake. But you know what? I made a perfect mistake.